Welcome to Hytorc Innovation Webinar. I'm Sophie Smith, the Director of International Operations, and I'm here today with Hamdi Ben Salam, our General Manager of Hytorc Middle East and North Africa. Thank you very much for joining us today, our friends and our customers. Hamdi, before we move on today's agenda, should we talk about the Hytorc standard and how during these unprecedented times we're assisting our customers?
Sure, Sophie. I would like to start first with thanking everyone who's watching us today, wherever you are in Middle East or North Africa or in any other place across the world. Usually at this same period of time, we have ADIPEC happening, and it takes place in Abu Dhabi. We have oil and gas professionals coming from all 6 continents to witness the latest best practices, as well as to connect with other oil and gas professionals. And as a Hytorc is an exhibitor, we have been seeing in yearly basis in every edition, customers coming to us. They were excited and they had a chance to interact with us and see what we have in terms of new technologies and so on and so forth. So we want to keep that excitement this year. And since ADIPEC is not happening due to COVID-19, we decided to have this webinar and to bring this experience to you. So we'll talk today about what we have in our pockets in terms of new technologies and latest developments, and we will also talk about what are the services and benefits that these technologies will bring to you in these unprecedented times. Now, to answer your question, I would like to start with introducing Hytorc and telling more about who we are. Hytorc is the world leader in industrial porting systems since 1968, with a headquarters in New Jersey and offices all over the world with porting specialists. We have thousands of porting specialists who are helping our customers on a daily basis to get their porting job done safer, faster, and simpler. Hytorc mission is to optimize safety, quality, and schedule in industrial porting through innovative solutions and unyield commitment to world-class customer service. So that's the mission statement we live by, and we comply with these principles and values all over the world across all offices. So moving on to the products portfolio that Hytorc has, I want here to take a moment to talk more about what we offer in terms of products portfolio. Hytorc has been known being the pioneer in hydraulic torque wrenches. So in 1968, Hytorc has been the first company in the world who has actually invented this technology. And we have kept that going on in terms of R&D development and investment in such progress. So as you can see here in the screen next to me, we have on the side up to the left, we have the hydraulic torque wrenches, which are the square drive. We have a variety of square drives. They come in different sizes, different features to fit the requirements of our customers. So, and some of these tools, they have some developments, like, for example, the Avantian ICE. They got the reaction arm, which is attached to the square drive. And that gives a tremendous advantage to our customers because it makes the tool less in terms of weight and easy to fit on the flange or any application. So these are some features we find in these tools. Of course, we have a range which can go up to 150 foot, 1,000 foot-pound, which is tremendous. It's peak value. So we cover most of the applications in heavy duty industries such as rotating equipment. So with these tools, we can achieve a lot of applications. So when we talk about the requirements of our customers, there are a variety of applications from standard flanges to valves and static equipment, rotating equipment, and so on and so forth. Maybe also we find in the oil and gas and power industries some structural application, but the main ones which I just named, and we'll also see some key applications about that. On my right-hand side, we see here the low clearance tools, and one of the brilliant tools that we have here is a Stealth. The Stealth is very unique because it has a dual piston enhanced mechanism, which makes it unique and very precise. as well as giving the speed of the rotation of the nuts. So all this spectrum of hydraulic tools can serve our customers and can give them a choice about what can fit best their applications. And we have our bolting specialists who can advise our customers. And we are in a business which is consultative business. We are not into just transactional business. So our team, our guys, our reps are ready to advise our customers, do the survey, and look at the different dimensions, technical specifications, and so on and so forth. And then we can advise exactly what tools they need. So that's something we offer for free. On the bottom side, we have also the Lithium series tools. And these tools are, I call them smart tools. These tools, they are intelligent. They talk to your laptop in a way that you can transfer the data to your laptop. So data recording is important when it comes to quality control and also the safety. So that's on the side of the lithium battery tools. And from this side, we have the pneumatic tools. This is also a handheld tool which can help you to achieve your job faster and can also give you a very high torque value, which is 10,000 foot-pounds, and that is really high value when it comes to pneumatic tools. These are unique in terms of how they are operated. So we don't talk here about impact torque wrenches, we talk here about accurate bolting. So the precision comes from these tools who are regulated and through the FRL units, and they give you this precise bolting and torque. Of course, with the hydraulic torque wrenches, we need the pumps. These hydraulic pumps comes in different types. So we have pumps like the one HY230. It's powered by electricity, and we also have similar pumps which are powered by air. That's the standard one, which has a gauge, and it has also a 4-tool setup, which helps you to achieve the parallel joint closure, and this is also helping in ensuring that there is no leak in the flange. So that's a big advantage when it comes to having a pump with the 4 ports. We have in the middle the Victor pump, which was introduced last year. This is a smart pump for a reason which I'll explain in the next slides. So the difference which you can see right away is there is no gauge. So that gauge has been replaced by a remote control, which is an LCD screen, and all the torque charts are already uploaded. So you just need to select the tool, as simple as that. We have the HYX, which is an electric pump, but ATEX certified, so we can use it in explosive zones. HY Twin, which has a high oil flow. You know, sometimes when you are using a tool with very high value in terms of torque, you need more oil flow. So the higher you go in pressure, the less is the oil flow. So this helps a lot when it comes to heavy applications and big tools. The Jet Pro is the basic tool, which comes in air powered and as well as in electric powered, 115 and 230 volts. We have also the accessories. We have the offset links, sockets, backup wrenches, as well as the reaction arms. We have also launched this year the manual clicker wrench. Something about 7-8 months ago, we had the official launch of this product, and this is complementing the product portfolio we have. Since everything is automated, now there is also high need in the market to have a manual torque wrench, so that's why we introduced this. We do also have tensioners, and here we talk about something which differentiates Hytorc. These products right here makes Hytorc stand out of the crowd. We didn't limit our development in tools only, but we looked at how we can make the full experience of bolting safer, faster, and simpler. And we have introduced the first fastener is the Hytorc washer, and the second one is the Hytorc nut. These two products helps you to make your bolting in a faster way. That's the first thing. So productivity, an important element. Also, it preserves and protects your hardware, including the flange surface, including the bolts itself. So These new technologies, we'll talk more about them in the following slides. And these two products really makes Hytorc very differentiated versus any other technologies or methods in the market. So we'll look into that more in the next slide. The key applications, so these tools, when we talk about oil and gas and power sectors, are used in different applications. However, there are applications which requires precise bolting, or we call it also controlled bolting. So in these applications, we can name them. I mean, we have the heat exchanger, reactors, vessels, pumps, generators, flanges, BOPs for offshore drilling as well, valves, turbines, and Christmas trees and railways. These are the key applications, but there are many more applications which our tools can be used. So those were the key applications, and as I said before, one of the services we offer is doing the survey and the engineering support. So throughout the project life cycle, it's not only when the plant is operational, but also we get involved when it comes to engineering design, when it comes also to work with the procurement in terms of price agreements, specifying the products, and vendor registration, and so on and so forth. So we advise our customers to coordinate with us and allow us to do the survey and give them the best advice on how to do their bolting in the best way. You know, Sophie, in this time of crisis, our customers are facing challenges like staff shortage, remote workers, financial pressure, repair maintenance, logistics, social distancing, and productivity. And we Hytorc, we feel their challenges, and we take that seriously into consideration to provide relief to those challenges. You know, it's no coincidence that Hytorc is the world leader in precision bolting. If I look to the Hytorc standard means superior quality, superior technology, and superior customer service. And this webinar, we will focus on the superior technology part.
Our customers definitely lean towards the superior technology to help them overcome their challenges. We will elaborate more on that later on as we include an overview of the latest developments of our battery-operated tool, our pneumatic handheld torque wrench, our hydraulic smart pump. We'll also take a look at our special fastener that helps provide our customer with safer, faster bolting solutions. We'll conclude by showcasing some of those products later on. But let's take a look at a short video of Hytorc's standard of superior technology.
From the first hydraulic torque wrench to the latest smart tools, Hytorc continues to lead the industry in bolting innovation. Our technology today is guiding the way to the future of industrial bolting. The Hytorc washer is the first solution to fundamentally improve bolting safety by completely eliminating pinch points. Hytorc nut designs now deliver unsurpassed precision and ease of removal for critical maintenance applications. Advances in hydraulic wrench designs offer the widest torque range and highest accuracy of any tools available. Innovation in hydraulic pumps with integrated flow sensors allows fully automated operation. Optimizing multi-tool systems has proven to reduce bolting time by over 50% through unique combination of tools and fasteners. Hytorc introduced the first completely hands-free bolting operation. The award-winning battery tools with integrated torque sensors lead the industry in portability and accuracy. The world's first torque-adjustable pneumatic torque tool with digital display vastly simplifies compressed air bolting. The latest smart tools are packed with advanced bolting capabilities. Companies pursuing Industry 4.0 are now using Hytorc bolting digitalization to drive productivity gains. Software engineering tools simplify ASME bolting sequences while building joint integrity into the process. Graphical apps provide preloaded instructions to guide operators through complex bolting sequences. Heads-up display and augmented reality provide a safer and more productive work environment. Smart tools and pumps capture data at the point of application for total quality control and job documentation. Bolting data is transferred wirelessly to a printer, app, or enterprise computing software. Results are easily reported, and analytic tools measure and continuously improve quality. Integration of bolting data with enterprise production software now delivers further productivity gains. Smart tools now monitor their own health and performance. The tool inventory is monitored to automatically schedule service to assure precision and minimize downtime. The very latest technology captures user needs in digital, intelligent, connected, and self-aware products capable of achieving the highest quality possible. Let Hytorc guide you to the future of safer, faster, and more intelligent industrial bolting. The Hytorc standard. Never settle for less.
So these are some of the technologies which help us to be ahead of the game when it comes to bolting solutions. We have the Lithium Series 2, which is the successor of BTM tool. We have the J-Gun Digital, is a digital one, pneumatic, and Vector Pump, the fully automated with documentation, as well as the Hytorc washer, which is the self-reacting fasteners. Imagine a scenario where you combine all those best technologies and you try to figure out what could be the best combination. So here we have the parallel joint closure, simul-torque. It's a methodology which Hytorc has developed furthermore in terms of having the 4 tools or multiple tools in general used along with a Hytorc washer and the pump, which is the vector pump. So I will talk more about this and how it contributes to the time saving and the cost saving as well. Some of the main features of this tool is first torque sense, which is basically giving the high precision from the transducer. We have a brushless motor, so brushless motor definitely gives better lifetime. All aluminum housing, making the tool more rigid as well as lighter in weight. We have also the high strength gearbox, high resolution display, as you can see in the screen here. So in the back side of the tool, you have a screen where you can push the buttons and navigate whatever functions you need and setups you need to do. The high resolution is an upgrade from the predecessor of this tool, which is BTM. And we has put also some protection on the back side to prevent the screen from cracking, So we have also developed the new directional switch from torquing to loosening the snug function. We do have also the snug function. The snug function basically helps the operator to bring together the flange and align the bolts, and it goes with the low torque value. So this function is available in the tool as well. The intuitive user interface helps to navigate easily through the menu. The Bluetooth wireless technology. So this tool is talking to your laptop or computer through a Bluetooth and transferring the data, whatever you have done as a job in each single port, and make it easy for tracking or quality control. So this function is very, very useful and is something which makes the tool smart. Compatible drives. So the drive here, it's a square drive, and also it has a splines, which helps to accommodate different adapters for our fasteners, for example. So the Hytorc washer, the Hytorc nuts, and regular sockets. It has also, there is also an app which is called Hytorc Connect app. This app can help you to do all the settings on your laptop instead of looking to the screen, and also makes the data transfer easy between the laptop and the tool.
So Hamdi, we've won some awards with this product.
Right, yep.
So we have 3 awards in the last year. We have the PETA 2019, the Good Design Award of 2019, and also the Spotlight on New Technologies in 2019. So 3 awards, quite impressive for its first year.
Absolutely, yeah. And to recapitulate all of that, we'll have a video here, and then we come back.
Hytorc introduces the next generation battery-powered electric bolting tool, the Lithium Series 2. An evolution in bolting technology. The familiar portable and ergonomic tool delivers major improvements in durability, functionality, and usability. A built-in transducer directly measures the torque applied, delivering high-quality, traceable results. Efficiency is improved more than 10% by the all-new brushless motor. The all-aluminum handle provides unsurpassed protection and durability. Dual-speed gearboxes are 20% stronger for greater reliability under heavy loads. Gearboxes and handles are nickel-plated, providing corrosion protection. The new series includes a 5,000 foot-pound model to handle greater loads. The new rear shock guard protects the LCD screen and buttons. A work light enhances visibility and safety. Viewing is much easier with the new high-resolution LCD screen. Hall effect sensors improve trigger reliability. The sliding directional switch makes changing direction easier. The graphical interface and intuitive menu system significantly improves usability. The new Snug feature helps bring bolting surfaces into alignment. A hierarchy of 5 administrative levels provides secure access to all tool functions. Expansion of job data management features allow greater flexibility and efficiency in verifying work performed. Wireless Bluetooth is now standard, making data acquisition and printing easier. Expanded settings allow finer control of bolting operations and user preferences. New advanced bolting functionalities significantly expands the operational capability of the tool. Compatible with standard reaction arms, the Hytorc washer, and the Hytorc nut, this tool provides the world's safest and most efficient bolting solutions. The Lithium Series 2 from Hytorc sets the standard for portable, efficient, and safe bolting.
The next product is the digital J-gun. So the digital J-gun is basically a pneumatic tool, handheld, and the typical one you find in the market has an FRL unit attached to it. So you need a hose to connect the FRL unit to do the filtration, regulation, and lubrication. In this tool, you don't need that anymore. So first, you have a built-in adjustment in terms of torque, which is in the bottom side here. You can adjust the torque. You have also the industrial grade motor, which helps you to eliminate the need of separate air unit. And onboard the processor that provides automated torque and unit conversion. So by regulating over there the torque and the airflow, you see in the screen right away the torque which you are regulating. And it has also a simple time action switch. The switch can change from torquing to loosening, and as long as you don't really press it and activate it, you cannot really pull the trigger. And that's a safety feature which allows the tool to be operated in a safer manner and avoid any incidents. So that's quite an advancement we have. It's a very unique tool in terms of category of pneumatic tools, and it's lightweight, makes it also more distinguished. The power is huge. It can reach up to 10,000 foot-pounds, and comparing to any regular torque wrench pneumatic in the market, this is a fantastic one. The next innovation is the Hytorc Vector Pump. The Hytorc Vector Pump resolves many issues that the current technologies in terms of hydraulic pumps available in the market are existing, such as having the gauge to regulate the torque, which makes it very difficult to really have an accurate conversion, as well as the shaft, which sometimes is messed up and the operator doesn't find it. We face many issues about and complaints about the continuity of the cycle. So when you press the button and you start the cycle of pushing the piston inside the torque wrench, then it's again another cycle, so on and so forth. So on, off, that's a repetitive cycle, which is slow. And to face that and to tackle that, we have developed this continuous cycle. So all what you need to do is to have that remote control between your hands, set up the torque value you need, and by choosing the tool, of course, before choosing the tool. So how we resolve these issues with the conventional pumps? We first change the gauge with the remote control, with the LCD screen, and all the torque shafts have been preloaded of Hytorc tools, and we can preload other tools, no problem. So you have that screen in the remote control. All what you need to do is to select the tool and then choose exactly what is the value of your torque. Then you have just to press the button. So as simple as that. It comes also with the case where you can put it inside. The tool itself, the pump itself has a protective caging. The torque shafts are, as I said, are preloaded, and also it has a feature of torque and angle. So, with some OEMs, there are requirements of having an angle while torquing as a safety factor. So this tool allows you to do that function. And the best innovation about this tool is the 4-stage high-speed flow motor. And this allows you to have an oil flow which is 15% faster, therefore achieving your bolting job in a faster way. Just this pump allows you to accelerate your job by 15%, regardless of what tool you are using, what methodology, the skill of the operator himself. So this is one of the best pumps in the market. And it's a 4-stage, which is something very differentiated versus what we have in the market. Definitely this helps, because if you understand how the hydraulic pumps work, whenever you go up with the pressure, the oil flow goes down. So, and to compensate that, the 4-stage high flow motor is one of the solutions to address that issue. We'll talk now about the Hytorc washer. The Hytorc washer system is just Hytorc stepping up the game to the next level. I personally am very attached to this product and I like it. This is a new innovation and nobody has it in the market yet. It's patent and it gives advantages, countless advantages, and resolves many issues that our operators are facing in daily basis. So if you look to this drawing, you'll see here a standard torque wrench, which has a reaction arm and a backup wrench in the back to hold the back nut for rotating. So the first two things you see, notice here, are the pinch point hazard. The pinch point hazard is one of the main injuries happening in oil industry and power industry and all heavy sectors. So the reaction arm, which is attached to the tool, is a potential pinch point. And the backup wrench in the back for the operator, which is holding it, is another pinch point hazard. Besides that, you have also issues with galling, which is bolt galling and bending. So most of these tools work with the high pressure and they tend to have lateral loads. So they move sideways, and when they move sideways, they bend the bolt. And that damages the bolt, the threads, and in the next maintenance or shutdown, you will be obliged to change it. And that's waste. Also, the socket which rotates up there makes the surface of the flange more rough and damage it after usage, after continuous usage. Yeah. So, just by looking to this conventional method, we identified 4 or 5 problems. Main ones is related to safety when it comes to pinch point. The second one comes to the hardware damage, including the flange and the bolt. Just to emphasize on the safety part, if you look here, we are just taking an example of a torque tool. This one is similar to one of our MXT tools. If you apply a force of 7,000 foot-pound, the reaction arm will be having a point load of 14,000 foot-pound, which is equivalent to the weight of a truck. I mean, I will just let your imagination think about what will happen to somebody's hands between that reaction arm and the nut. So that's very unlikely to get away with the safe hands. Same issue for the guy who's on the backside, who's holding the backup spanner. He's also facing the counter force, which might pinch his hand as well. Beside the safety issues, we can talk also about the issues of loosening the bolts and potential leakage. Visible damage on the flange, the bolts, during also loosening of the bolts for maintenance, you need to sometimes to cut the nut or the bolt to disassemble it. So this happens very frequently. Also, the time consumed during setting up the whole setup, the whole equipment from the backup wrench, the front one, and you have to coordinate with your operator colleague. These are some figures which comes from OSHA. 43%, when we talk about the human factor, 43% of injuries are hand injuries. This is as per the drilling contractors report of oil and gas. And in terms of time factor, 10 to 90 days are wasted because of hand injury. So that's a downtime which affects the productivity, and a lot of money is involved in there. The financial factor, so the average cost of a simple hand injury claim could go to between $6,000 to $7,000 US. And sometimes if it's total loss, then it goes up to $250,000. So these three aspects also, which were highlighted by OSHA, are to consider and to take it seriously. Now, what's the solution to that? Those are the concerns that Hytorc thought about while developing this product, and we come up with this brilliant idea. It looks simple, but it's brilliant. So the system of Hytorc washer consists of a reaction washer, which has a knurled face and a flower shape, and it's for a reason, which I'll explain later on, and the backup washer, which has knurling from both sides. To explain it in a very plain way and simple, the reaction washer replaces the reaction arm of the tool, and the backup washer replaces the backup wrench. We have available sizes from M16 to M150 and can be made of different materials, stainless steel, carbon steel, galvanized, so on and so forth. Depends on your specs. Manufactured in accordance with the requirements in the ASTM F3394 and 3394M. So it complies with ASTM standards as well. So the question is how the new setup utilizing Hytorc washer will look like. So basically, this reaction arm from the tool will be replaced by this reaction washer in green here. And the backup wrench here will be replaced by this backup washer in orange. And this is first giving us the advantage of getting rid of both reaction arm and backup wrench, so no more pinch point. And second, this is giving us a coaxial reaction and action with the bolt. So the bolt is not anymore subject to side loading. This experiment is very important. The highest issues which you can face in a flange, in a typical flange in oil and gas, is to have the flange leaking. And the leak costs a lot of money, and there is a whole procedure to shut down the whole unit and so on and so forth. So that's a real problem that we don't want to happen. If you look here to the green line, which represents the Hytorc washer, and the red line, which represents the conventional method, we can see here easily that the scatter means the difference between the standard deviation between the highest and lowest value is much bigger when we talk about the conventional method. With the Hytorc washer, you get values very, very close to the requirement torque. So from bolt to bolts, the difference is very low. And therefore, you have a uniform load across all the bolts, and the joint is properly closed, and you have zero leak. So Hytorc washer is the optimal solution to have a zero leak in your flange. So we talked about safety, we talked about how we can avoid the leakage. Now let's look to how it can help me to reduce the manpower and get the job faster. So the conventional method requires two operators, one from the front side to hold the tool and operate it, and one from the back side to hold the backup wrench. With the Hytorc washer, you don't need that anymore. So all what you need to do is to install the washer on the back side and the other reaction washer on the front side, and the operator works just from one side. Therefore, you eliminate the reaction arm, no extra manpower, eliminates the backup wrench, and no effort to release the wrench. So it always happens that the wrench on the back side gets stuck. And with this methodology, with the Hytorc washer system, you don't face that. The question here is how this washer can technically fit to the standards in the market, the common standards we have in specifications. Well, ASME PCC1, which is the guideline of bolted flange joints, recommends the use of through hardened washer, which is the case of our washer, and also recommends in general to use a washer because it improves the bolt load distribution and consistency. It also protects the flange from the wear which is happening from the socket rotating. So the washer, which is a Hytorc washer, complies with these specifications and requirements. It's like any other washer, it just has the knurlings and it has the flower shape. And it gives you much more advantages versus any regular washer, like those we just named about getting rid of the reaction arm, the backup wrench, and also eliminating the operator from the backside. And this is a quick case study about how much time we can save by using Hytorc washer. As you have noticed that the setup time is less, and the operation itself, the productivity itself, how fast you can move from one to another bolt, makes it very fast to use. I mean, here we talk about time savings of about 4 hours in the first example, and we have 5 hours here, and we have a 9 hours saving time. This is a 56 bolt configuration. This is a blind flange where we, in the past with the conversion method, it took 12 hours and 15 minutes to do, and now with the Hytorc system, only 3 hours and 5 minutes. So we talk about 9 hours and 10 minutes of time saved using the Hytorc washer system. And that's a lot of money saved as well. Yeah.
Risks are very real for operators using conventional bolting methods with power torque tools, reaction arms, and backup wrenches. When a power tool is activated on the front side of the flange, a conventional reaction arm creates a pinch hazard. Accidents can occur, leading to major hand injury. The backup wrench can also move, creating a pinch point. An injury occurring on the back side of the flange can be just as devastating as one occurring on the front. The Hytorc washer system is the only solution that reduces the risk of hand injuries by eliminating pinch points. The washer system is comprised of a reaction washer and a backup washer, which perform all the functions of standard hardened washers and more. The reaction washer features a smooth side to reduce the friction of the turning nut. The opposite side is knurled to keep the reaction washer from rotating. The contoured outer surface braces reaction forces during tightening, eliminating the need for a reaction arm. The reaction washer is installed with the knurled side facing the flange to prevent rotation. The smooth side faces the nut. The outer reaction surface remains accessible for tool engagement. The backup washer has knurls on both sides and is installed between the back nut and the rear flange. The knurled surface prevents the back nut from turning, eliminating the need for a backup wrench. When bolting with the Hytorc washer system, the dual socket driver is positioned over the nut and the reaction washer. The outer driver engages the outer lobes of the reaction washer. The inner driver is a standard socket that engages the nut. The socket turns the nut within the stationary outer driver. The advantage is obvious. There are no exposed moving parts. All reaction pinch points are safely contained inside the outer driver. On the opposite side of the flange, the backup washer replaces the backup wrench, eliminating rear pinch points. The Hytorc washer is the only industrial bolting solution that can reduce the risk of hand injury by completely eliminating pinch points. Contact Hytorc today for a free demonstration.
The last innovation we're going to talk about today is the parallel joint closure, or in other words, simul-torque. So Simultorque is a trademark of Hytorc. And this is a methodology which is optimized by using the Hytorc washer, as well as the pump with the 4 ports and multiple tools. So this technology or this methodology has been also recommended by ASME since it saves time first and ensures that the joint is closed properly and the gasket is not damaged inside, and therefore you are avoiding any kind of leakages in the future. So this is the best practice when it comes to closing the flange properly and applying the loads in a uniform way. And it has been proven that using this methodology will save you over 50% of time. So we have a case studies, and this methodology also being used with a major national oil companies and international oil companies as well. So this is the best way to close a flange in a safer way, faster way, and in a simpler way.
Thanks, Hamdi, for a detailed explanation of our new innovations. We have some of the products over here.
Right.
Would you like to demonstrate some?
Sure. I will move on over there to show one of these innovations we talk about. We have over here the award-winning tool, which is the Lithium Series 2. Beside the features we spoke about, as you can see, the body is ergonomic shape and makes it easier to manipulate, along with the side handle we have over here, which we adjusted recently in this new version. And on the back side, you can see the LCD screen. The LCD screen, you can navigate it with the buttons, so you can do different settings through different functionalities, like you can set up the torque, the angle, the release angle, the stank function, and even record the jobs. So this tool, if you look in this side of the square drive, you see here also we have a splines. This splines helps you to work with more accessories. So if you look to this side of the tool, we have the square drive and the splines. We can use it with different accessories, like the reaction arm, which is the conventional method. You just have to insert it in here and use the Allen key to tighten it, or use the innovative methodology with the Hytorc washer. So this is the accessory which is used to tighten the bolt with the Hytorc washer. It's a dual socket, so we have outer socket. It has the flower shape, same as the flower shape with the reaction washer. So it fits exactly into this. And you have also an inner socket, and this inner socket will be rotating and turning the nuts. So this also fits into here, and we just need to tighten this way. And after setting up your tool, it goes here and fits perfectly. So as you can see, you have no need of reaction arm. No body is needed in the backside for the backup wrench. And this is all thanks to this backup washer. So this backup washer, which we talk about, has knurling from both sides. So it's locking the nut in the backside. This one doesn't rotate at all. It's locked, you just snag it with the hand, and then you apply the torque from this front side. So this washer from the front side is static, it doesn't move. Why? Because it has knurling from one face, and this face will be facing the flange, and it's smooth from the other face, which will be facing the nut. So when this socket will be turning, it will be rotating this nut and having a steady grip around this washer. So that was the Lithium Series 2. Now moving on to this setup, we have here the hydraulic torque wrenches. These are low clearance high torque wrenches, the stealth model. And we are using 2 of them. So this is multiple tools being used with the vector pump. And as we have seen through the webinar, the vector pump is fully automated, and the setup of the torque and the selection of the tool goes through here, through this remote control. It has an LCD screen as well. And we can fix here up to 4 tools working simultaneously on the flange. Of course, the benefits, as I mentioned, are numerous, and the most important benefit is this tool being free from any reaction against the next bolt. If you see here, the gap is due to this. First, the tool being clogged with the retainer, and the use of the washer, which I have shown earlier, like here. So this tool has an adapter and gripping around this washer. So no reaction over here, no pinch point. And the back side, we are using the backup washer. So we don't need a backup wrench on the back side. So this is locked, no operator from this side holding the backup wrench. And this side also, we don't need an operator since it's holding itself with the retainer and also is not reacting against this. So no pinch point over here. And with this smart pump, you just need to set up the torque, press the button, and you get the job done. Of course, you have to follow the pattern to make sure that you're closing properly the flange and not damaging the gasket. And you keep going, following the pattern of this. We also provide the software. So this software helps to calculate how much torque you need to put based on the specs of the flange, the class, the bolt sizes, the type of gasket, and maybe also the temperature. So any other parameters which can influence the setup and the selection of the tool and the torque value as well.
Thank you, Hamdi, for that explanation. We can clearly see from the methods you're showing us there that these innovations are 100% hands-free.
Absolutely, and this is what makes Hytorc different. Something we have initiated that we have done since the pandemic has started is to mobilize large fleet of rental tools, and that was across the world. So we have more than 75 million worth of rental tools, and this is something which helped a lot of our customers who had issues with the budget. So it's a good relief in terms of finance to help them to quickly have a tool on their job and move on without really being concerned about the capex or the budget. And we also customize the kits. We can have a container where you can fit all your tools, or even smaller boxes to customize those kits for you. Yeah. Another thing we do offer here is the flange calculator. It's a free flange calculator. It's only available online. You go to our website and you look for flange calculator. You can enter all the parameters of your flange in terms of standards. It's ANSI, ASME, and so on and so forth. And you put all the details, and then it will calculate automatically for you the torque value. It will recommend the tool which should be used. It will give you the pattern, and basically it will issue for you the whole report in PDF format, and you just print it out and it's ready for the job. We do also offer the service portal. The service portal is similar to inventory management portal, where you can register all your tools and track them in terms of when it's due for calibration, when it was last repaired, the age of the tool, and also the cost of the repair, calibration, and all the details you need. You can also extract any documentation you need. If you need, for example, technical data sheet, the spare parts list, or even the calibration certificate. So you can extract it from this, and we offer to our customers for free. Part of our standard services we offer is the first, we are very differentiated also in terms of the warranty we offer is 100% unconditional warranty. We call it no question asked warranty, except for the battery tools. So this is giving clear visibility for our customers in terms of budget, in terms of cost. So it's no cost for the next year on the tools. Also, we offer the safety training, open the cells of the tool, and we do also schedule seminars or webinars in these days with for the safety and operation as well. We offer loaner tool, so it happens that the tool fails or is broken for any reason, and to eliminate any downtime, within 24 hours, we'll bring a replacement or a loaner tool. So you don't have to wait for the tool to be repaired. So right away, you will get a loaner tool to keep your job going on. We offer also a half-day supervision. So that's the first when you get the tools, you are trained, but still not really comfortable in how to use it. So we come in for a half day to supervise your job and you are doing it properly. We can offer also annual product inspection on request to make sure your tools are ready for the next shutdown. As I mentioned, the 12 months warranty, and we offer 5 years tool housing warranty. All repairs are guaranteed for the next 6 months. Our engineering department can really customize anything which is out of normal configuration. Whether it's a tightened space or very confined, where you don't have enough space to fit a normal torque wrench or square drive, then we come up with a solution. Or maybe it's a different application on turbine applications, then we can also customize the tool. Maybe it's a link which has to be thinner, or maybe it has a different ratchet configuration. Then this is also we can customize. So we issue the drawings, we do the calculation, we do the testing, we do the bill of material, the whole job to make sure that from the quality side and as well as from the efficiency side, the customized part or the customized accessory is really working well and safe. And of course, with every single tool we sell on equipment, we offer training for free by a Hytorc bolting specialist. And we have a large group which is called HBI, Hytorc Bolting Institute, which trains and develop these skilled specialists all over the world. So in every country, in every region, we have a bolting specialist who's able to train the end users and operators in safety, in bolting basics, in tools or operation. So we cover that for free. We can also offer ASME bolting specialist qualification program. And our bolting specialists are also instructors trained by ASME to offer this training to end users and operators.
Thank you, Hamdi, for your time today and your explanations and giving us further information.
Pleasure.
And thank you very much for attending our webinar. We really appreciate you spending the time with us. And thank you for choosing Hytorc. For more information, please visit our website. If you'd like technical information or you'd like to request a live demonstration, then please contact us via email or contacting us directly at the office. We appreciate your time. Thank you.